The biggest MCU flop in the history of the MCU can't catch a break. The Marvels. I'm talking about the Marvels, in case you guys don't know. It is the worst performing MCU movie ever. The biggest flop of all flops. Now, even though I didn't go watch, this is the first movie that I chose not to watch because I just couldn't deal with the headache that movie was going to bring me. I knew what the movie was going to be before I even decided I need to go see it. But everybody has reviewed it, everybody's talking about it, and it's pretty much a bad movie, right? Big shock, big whoop. After me seeing Thor Love and Thunder, I didn't think, and I still don't think that there's a worse superhero movie than Thor Love and Thunder. I think Thor Love and Thunder is the most laziest, incompetent, trashiest type of film that you could ever like watch, experience, be annoyed by. It's really, really freaking disgusting. And then when you think about what made that movie suck, it really stems from Feige. But then, like, because Feige hired the douchebag Taika Waititi to go ahead and make the movie, knowing that Taika Waititi didn't give a shit about Thor, didn't give a shit about the MCU fans, didn't give a shit about the MCU. He just wanted to put food in his children's mouths, and he was willing to do it by any means necessary. Taika Waititi had no interest in directing a Marvel movie. He took Thor Ragnarok because he was poor, and it was a great opportunity to feed his kids. He said, you know what? I had no interest in doing one of those films. It wasn't on my plan for my career as an author, but I was poor and I just had a second child, and I thought, you know what? This will be a great opportunity to feed these children. And Thor, let's face it, is probably the least popular franchise. I never read Thor comics as a kid. That was the comic I'd pick up and be like, ugh. And I did some research on it, and I read one Thor comic or 18 pages, however long they are, and I was still baffled by this character. They asked him, was Marvel scared to bring you in? He says, I think there was no place left for them to go with that. I thought, well, they've called me in. This is really the bottom of the barrel. Listen to how this piece of shit talks about Thor, talks about being a professional. This is insane. I know I won't get involved, he says, about Thor 5. I'm going to concentrate on these other films that I've signed on for, but I love Marvel. I love working with them. I love Chris. No, you freaking don't, you piece of shit douchebag. You don't love Marvel because you had no love and no passion when you made these movies that are celebrated by millions of people. You do not love Marvel. You can't sit up here and say, oh, I only did it for the check. I don't give a freak about Thor. I don't give a freak. It's whatever. And then say, I love Marvel. Nah, bro. That's him being PC trying to get future work. This is insane. I would never feel like they're cheating on me, he added. I have no ill will towards Marvel, who goes ahead and hires another writer-director for the fifth Thor movie. We're in an open relationship, and it's like if I want to see other people, I'm happy for that. This fool's a freaking weirdo because, he was having issues. He was having issues on set during Thor: Love and Thunder because he had to get reprimanded by Feige for having a 3-way love kiss with Tessa Thompson and the other chick that I don't freaking remember. But this gets even deeper because a movie came out after Thor: Love and Trash, and it actually did worse in the box office, probably had worse reviews, and is hated even more than Thor: Love and Trash. And that movie goes straight to Brie Larson's shoulders. This film has begun to taper off its box office run, and it will be by far the lowest grossing movie. $100 million domestically. That's what it failed to reach. This movie didn't make $100 million domestically. It's hurting itself to make $200 million worldwide. It is so bad that, according to this article here, that Disney has released a statement saying, we are no longer going to give box office tracking information for this movie. You know how we see the studios normally go the first week, second week, third week. You'll get the fourth week, fifth week, sixth week. I remember when Wonder Woman came out in 2017, she had 8 weeks of box office tracking because it was in theaters doing so well. Well, Disney's counterpart to DC's Wonder Woman, a real feminine superhero, empowerment, amazing character, Brie Larson's Captain Marvel is not the same. She is no Wonder Woman. She is everything that's wrong with forced female leads. And everybody has, including women, by the way. I want you guys to understand. These women who saying, oh my God, you guys are so toxic. These bitches ain't watching this movie either. These hoes like to talk, and they talk. Put your money down, because at the end of the day, even they don't believe in a female superhero like Captain Marvel. They don't care about the Marvels, because none of them bitches on Twitter talking shit went to go see the movie. Because at the end of the day, women don't go watch superhero movies. They get pulled to superhero movies by their dates, husbands, boyfriends, children. A very small percentage of females who are into the superhero pop culture game go watch those movies. It's a small number. Most women could give a shit about an action movie. Most women are taken to dates to the movies. They don't go to dates to the movies on their own. Most women. And if you look at these numbers, with all the women in this world, with all the hundreds of millions of women that are in America, and you still can't crack 200 million? What does that say? Y'all like to preach, but y'all don't like to walk the walk. Y'all trash. Y'all don't live in it. So everybody who says anything negative about somebody saying something negative about this movie, shut the freak up. Because the most of the time, the facts say, you bitches ain't watching this shit either. Because at the end of the day, it's not about it being a female-led, this, that, agenda-based, this. It's the problem at the end of the day why all of us have issues is that these movies suck. They suck because they have an agenda. And because they have an agenda, they're not focusing on good storytelling. That is why it's a problem. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. This is the biggest flop of the MCU, and it deserves every penny of it. I think Thor: Love and Trash deserves it more, but that's just me. I never laid eyes on this trash movie, though. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I'm Jody Joe. I'm out. Deuces.